Good morning, good evening, and good night. I am Shams, the producer. Welcome to my channel. Big up, big up, big up on yourself. You don't know. On today's video, I'd like to talk about 5 do's and don'ts for emerging artists on social media. Welcome once again. It's Shams, the producer, and before I get into this video, I'd like to ask you to go ahead and subscribe, because you don't know that helps you to be notified every time I drop a new video, and it helps my channel out a lot, especially now that YouTube has changed their algorithm. Also, go ahead and drop a like so YouTube can show you more videos like mine whenever you're streaming. So anyway, on today's video, 5 do's and don'ts for emerging upcoming artists. Let's get into it. Number 1, why is your Instagram account private? If you are an artist and you intend to have fans and sell music and have streams and all of that stuff, why is your page private? Now, if you want that to be incognito, then you create a private account separate. But you're an artist and you need to grow your fan base. You're an emerging artist and you need to grow your fan base. So obviously you need to have your page unlocked and open to the public so everybody can find you. Number 2, forgetting your call to action. Now, I did a video on this recently. I'll post it here or there. I'm not sure where yet, but it's gonna be up somewhere. So call to action is simple. This is where you send your fans to either stream your music, go watch new videos, or go to your website. Every time you're making a post on social media, you should have some kind of call to action. Now, I'm not saying that, if you're just posting a picture or whatever, yeah, you can have those random stuff, but remember, you're an artist, you are an artist, and you're trying to engage with your fans and you want your fans to engage with you. I'm not saying that every time you go online, you're going to try to sell them something, but there should be some aspect of call to action. If you have a show coming up, if you have a performance somewhere, you need to let your fans know what's happening with you and where they can go to either buy tickets, stream your music, or watch your videos, as I said before. Number 3. Now, this one is a little bit tricky, but this is obviously my opinion. Number 3, glorifying guns and drugs and violence. Now, if that is your lifestyle, I have no judgment against you or on you, but as an artist, you need to realize that a lot of kids look up to you. You play a role model, you mentor a lot of kids. You understand? So glorifying drugs and guns, all you could be possibly doing is encouraging that kind of lifestyle for another generation. Now, I'm not saying you can burn a one spliff or whatever, but the overlay, like most videos, most posts, you see some artists now, them might show a big gun and them a burn this bag of weed or talk about drugs. I mean, to each his own. My personal opinion, I just don't think that should be the forefront of who you are or what you're portraying to the world. Especially, as I said before, there are kids that look up to you guys, and you don't want to be raising a generation that thinks that is what it's all about. It's not. It's about working and pursuing your goal and pursuing your passion. So it's not about the glorification of violence, guns and drugs and all of that stuff. So on to number 4, fake posts. Now, I'm sure y'all have done this at some point. Well, the reason I'm saying not to do the fake posts, and the fake posts that I'm talking about is, you drive a Pinto or you drive a Civic and you're on the block one day and you see a nice Beamer or Mercedes and you go pose up in front of it and say new whip and whatever. Now, that's bullshit, because you will be found out and you're going to look very fake, and you're going to lose fans for that, because you post something and people say, yeah man, you must step up, and then we realize it's not your car. I mean, this happened to a popular artist a couple of years ago where he was taking pictures of jets and things, saying my jets and whatever, and it was Photoshop. So don't do fake posts just because. Don't post, oh, me up on tour and me mash up 50,000 people in the audience when you have 50 people in the audience. Don't do that, because the world that we live in today You know, the internet is at everybody's fingertips. So you sit down there and you tell a lie to them on social media, make a fake post, and somebody find out, and then that discredit you as an artist. People want the genuine, you know, people want to see you being genuine. People want to see the truth, then, and they want to see the real you. They don't want you to pretend to be something that you're not. People will identify more, your fans will identify more with somebody that start from a humble beginnings, and they can follow and say, yeah man, him work hard, and you inspire people. So anyway, that's enough of that. So fake post is a no-no. No bother with that something there. And number 5, do not disclose your private location on social media. If you're at your house in the Hamptons, or if you're at your house in Brooklyn or wherever, do not disclose that information on social media. Why? Because you have people that are going to want to come and rob your ass. And what you think will happen? If 2 men around the block from you and know where you are, and you post that shit, they're gonna come for you and whatever you have. So don't do that. If you're in the club, sure, because tons of people in the club, you're at a game, wherever, can always post them kind of thing. You're at a studio and a bunch of people there, if it's a studio that's open to the public like that, sure, I'm in the studio working. Or as a matter of fact, do like what a lot of us do. You're at the studio on Wednesday and you record the video, and on Friday you post the video, oh, I'm there at the studio, and guess what? You're not there, you post it late. So anybody who feel like them can run up on you at the studio, that's 2 days later. You understand? So do not disclose your private location on social media. You are setting up yourself for a beatdown. Anyway, I think that's it. So you notice what I did there. The do's and don'ts. I mentioned the don'ts and then express what you should do. Anyway, once again, this is Shams the producer. Thank you for joining me. And I try to upload videos like this weekly, talking shit on a Monday, here to motivate and educate. Big up on yourself. Remember to drop a like, subscribe, and catch you next week on Talking Shit Mondays. Big up on yourself.